Hi, welcome back. This is a fun poem that I've created called Reverse Uno. I created a personalised reverse Uno card of 5 guys who I'd have to marry if I ever came across them in real life. It seemed the best way to ensure I never ended up playing the role of a dutiful wife. In Friends, Ross has a laminated example of women he could freely cheat with and meets Isabella Rossellini, who's not on the list. Of course, this highlights the flaw in his thinking. A. Who are you most likely to meet? People in your vicinity. And B. This must be consensual. Just because Rachel wasn't allowed to go spare if Elizabeth Hurley had happened to be the one there in Central Perk Cafe doesn't mean she'd have been any keener. Although it could have ended up a new version of The Spy Who Shagged Me, because Schwimmer played Jerry Bernstein on Intelligence and Hurley was Vanessa Kensington. But you see, that's the beauty of my master plan. None of my freebie men live anywhere near my city, and they're all either already happily married or exist only in animated hyperspace. So there really is no opportunity for me to be betrothed, hitched, spliced, shackled to not so happy ever after matrimonial life. Trust me, I'm doing the world a favour. I'm impossible to live with. Number 1 is David Tennant. With the cost of rent so high these days, it makes sense to have him as a possibility for joint occupancy. And he's happily married to Rose Tyler or Billie Piper. My second choice, and this is not in order of favourability, remember, I don't ever want any one of them to meet me, is William Shatner. I loved Captain Kirk of the USS Enterprise when I was a kid. I wanted to be an astronaut. He was a kind of role model. He always seemed so calm under pressure and full of wonder in opposition to my own daddy issues. He's 95 now, so if I suggested he boldly go where no man has ever been before, we definitely wouldn't need to get a divorce if he even made it up the aisle. Number 3 is Mr. Roundtree. He invented the chocolate bean, which later became rebranded as Smarties. Everyone knows the orange flavour is best, but better yet was only Smarties have the answer, so I could distract him with quizzes if he ever caught sight of my list and get out of there promptly. Number 4 is Roger Rabbit, not just because he's a cartoon character in love with Jessica, but I love a good mystery, and we could spend ages discussing who framed him. Finally, every girl has to dream, so number 5 is Keanu Reeves, not for Speed or The Matrix, but for his portrayal of John Constantine, the man who managed to fool the devil. Thanks for listening. And I thought this picture from yesterday looks better without my red sweaty face on it.